Hey everyone, welcome back to Kamp Koda, where every pup is treated like family. If you're an animal lover looking to make money by walking dogs or pet sitting, then Rover is a great platform to start with. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your Rover account step by step for signing up to offer your own pet services. Make sure to stick around until the end for some bonus tips to help you stand out on the platform. So first things first, you're going to want to sign into your computer and get on a web browser. And in there, we're going to head over to www.rover.com. And here I am. I'm actually logged out. We're going to try and do this through a new account so you guys can see it visually. Again, this is on the desktop. You could do this on your phone as well. There is a Rover app. But either way, once you're on the home page, you're going to click on Sign Up in the top right-hand corner right here. Now you're going to sign up, whether it's through Facebook, Google, or Apple. I'm going to sign up with email, and then you're going to type in all of your information. So now what you're going to do is verify your email. So go to the email that you signed up with, and it's going to have a verification code. So go ahead and look that up and meet me back right here. All right, so here is the web page that comes up after I put in my verification code. So in big letters, we have a lot of options for pet owners. But this video is specifically if you're wanting to become a sitter or perhaps a dog walker as well. So what you're going to do, since we are a pet owner looking for services, we're going to select that option, which isn't as noticeable, but it is up here. We're going to go click on Become a Sitter. And then everything else should be pretty self-explanatory, but we're going to walk through the steps anyway. And we're going to go ahead. Obviously, we want to get paid to play with pets, so we're going to get started. Now we're just going to fill out some basic information. So here we've got your different options for making money on the platform. What I specifically do is I will do dog boarding. I think house sitting could be a great option, but I think it really depends on your lifestyle. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I've got my family at home. So this really isn't an option for me. Drop-in visits, this is when you go to somebody's home and take the dog or the cat out or whatever animal that they have, and give them potty breaks and keep them company and things of that nature. I have done drop-in visits through somebody in the neighborhood. For me, in my lifestyle, I think it just got to be a little bit too busy with the back and forth. But again, this could be a really great option. This is just something that I personally choose not to do. There is doggy daycare, which they just drop their dog off at your home for the day. There is dog walking, and then there's also dog training. That is pretty new, but as you can see, it's available to credential trainers, so that might not be available to everybody. For me, this is what I tend to do, is dog boarding, because it seems to be the easiest. So I'm going to click on that and save and continue. Okay, cool. Let's get started. So now we're going to create the profile, and this is all the basic information. This is your, think of just like social media. You have a profile. You're going to have a profile with Rover as well. We've already set up our boarding services. Okay, now we're going to create our profile. Now, here's the different steps that we are going to go through, and it tells you approximately how long each is going to take. So you probably want to give yourself 30 minutes. There is some thought that goes behind it because you want to write a description, and just like the create the profile says, you want to make a great first impression. So let's go to create a profile. This is probably going to take the most time. And this is where you are going to put in your address. Yes, you need to put in your address. It's not going to be shown necessarily, but when pet owners search you, they are searching within their location, like a 10-mile radius, 20-mile radius. And so they want to know how close you are to the pet owner. So that is what this is here for, but they're not going to show you the actual address on your profile. And then you can also upload your photo. Obviously, they say here it needs to be well lit. You want a clear, professional looking photo. I have a family photo up for ours. I think that people like the idea, especially if they are a family, the dog is coming from a family, they like the idea of the dog going to another family to watch because it feels like home, it feels comfortable. But you might have a different flair that attracts ideal customers. So just think about what sets you apart and try and find a photo that is around that. Obviously, you could always do you and your dog to show how much you love animals, but it's kind of fun to think about, the personality behind the profile. Okay, they already have my email address, and then the age verification. They are going to want you to add your birthday. Again, they're not going to share or display it, but they want to know to conduct background checks. So you can't make it up. It's got to be your actual birthday. All right, so we have a check mark next to basic info. Now we are going to go to phone numbers. We're going to enter our phone number here and then emergency contact in case of emergency. And then you're going to go ahead and click save and continue. All right, so I've already done this, so I did not put my phone numbers in, and that's why it doesn't have a check mark. But we're going to go through the rest of the list, and I'm just going to click on each thing to show you what's inside so you can mentally prepare for that. So we've done basic info, phone numbers, now onto details. So how long have you been caring for pets? You'll want to write an eye-catching headline and then your pet care experience. From what I have done, again, this is highlighting your personality and what you have to offer. Mine is going to be completely different from yours, but again, you want to stand out based on who you are. And then if you want the option of taking care of cats, you can do that and edit those details here. And go ahead and go through the rest of the instructions. How does your pet care fit into your daily or weekly routine? We homeschool, so we are here daily, and they get plenty of attention from us in that way. And then safety, trust, and environment. How do you care for pets in your home and your client's home? For me, we have a huge fenced-in backyard that most clients really do like. So we're going to click save and continue. I'm going to click back because I'm not going to fill this out. Leave page. Then you're going to go on to photos. I'm not going to go and click on that. These are just going to be any pictures of any pets that you've cared for. And if this is your first time pet sitting, which quite possibly it is if you're setting up a profile, go ahead and put photos of maybe your home, your backyard, or even your own pets and pictures of you and your pets. People love that. And then if you do have pets of your own, this is important because there are some dog owners who would prefer their dog to be the only dog boarded because they're nervous and scared around other dogs. So that is there to inform the pet owner. So once you've gone through all of that, you have created your profile portion. And that's the hardest part. This is request testimonials. So if you have anybody that can give you a good recommendation, this would be the spot. So you can do that by adding their email address, and they will automatically send them requests so that you can kind of start off with some testimonials. We have the safety quiz. Here is the information you are going to need. So go ahead and read through all of this, and then you will start your quiz. All right, I'm not going to show you the quiz because I can't give you the answers. All right, and then we have the final details. This is the exciting part. You put all the hard work in, and now this is where you get to finalize everything. So you're going to complete these final steps. All right, and then you have a profile review fee, which is $49. It has been a long time since I have signed up. I vaguely remember this, but this is good to know because you might want to budget for that. And then it's going to authorize a background check and submit your profile. So the credit card or debit card here is for the profile review fee. I'm going to go ahead and go back because I'm not going to do this. I've already got a profile set up. And then you've got everything you need. You can click submit, which again, I'm not going to do. And once you are approved, congratulations, you are officially ready to start taking bookings. Here are some quick tips to help you stand out. Respond quickly to messages. Rover tracks your response time. Keep your calendar updated so clients see your real availability. And ask for reviews from your first few clients. They really help build trust fast. And that's it. Now you know how to set up your Rover account and start offering pet services. If this video helped you out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future videos. Got questions or need help optimizing your profile? Drop a comment below and I'd love to help. Thanks for watching Kamp Koda, where every pup is treated like family.